My name is Akshay Mishra. You might know me as Shay. Today we're going to be making pad thai with a little bit of TV magic. I went ahead and made a little bit of it early, and this is basically what we're looking at today. We got some scrambled eggs, we got shrimp, nice rice white noodles that once cooked may start to take on a different color. We have bean sprouts, a little bit of onion, and some green onions. Follow me and we can get started. Okay, so over here we have brown sugar, we have regular sugar, we have garlic that we've grinded into a paste, we have onions. I took the liberty of taking some peanuts and just lightly frying them with a little bit of oil. We have vegetable oil. I cannot stress the importance of using vegetable oil. Using other types of oils will impart bad flavors into your food. Also, the smoke points of different oils will really destroy the flavors and balance that you created with your pad thai today. I have tamarind. This tamarind is in a brick form. Basically, to get this to work is you just take this, take a little bit of it off, put it in a little pot of boiling water, and kind of play with it, take out all the seeds, and that's the paste that you'll be using. Today we're going to be using the tamarind in the sauce. Over here we have bean sprouts. Bean sprouts, lovely little garnish that we can add on to the top of our pad thai. We have the star of our show. We have shrimp that we have deveined and descaled and all that goodness. These we'll be working with a little bit later. The green onions serve two purposes today. The bottoms get chopped up into tiny little bits, while the tops get chopped up into a little bit longer strips. Off to the side, I have some tofu that I chopped up and just lightly fried, and they will add a nice little balance when we're eating our pad thai today. Okay, we're gonna start the pad thai now. My frying pan is really hot. I'm not using a wok today, but any frying vessel will do the job. So add just a little bit of sauce. I made a mess, but we're gonna go with it. Alright, so just coating the pan. It is extremely hot, and the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add some garlic. So I have the garlic, and I'm gonna just toss that in. I got a little meat. I'm gonna put it on to medium low. Alright, next we're gonna add the vegetables. So I'm gonna start with the onions. Alright, onions go in. And we're just gonna cook the onions until we get a little bit of color. Now, we're gonna add, you could add a whole host of things to this. You could add carrots, you could add celery. It's pretty universal in the ways of stir fry, but as for today, we're gonna keep it simple with just regular onions and some green onions. Alright. Now I'm gonna increase the speed because I want to get a little color on these guys. And I'm just kind of breaking up the onions so you can kind of get all the pellets. So the onions have still retained their white color, but you can see just a little bit of color on them, nothing too shabby. And now we're going to take this time and add in the bottoms of the green onions. Yeah, bam! Now since those are really small, they're going to cook real fast. So we're just going to incorporate those in, kind of introduce them to the party so they're everywhere around. Careful, a lot of the oil will like to jump up and smack you. Alright, next we're going to add the tops. Alright, and the tops of our onions in. We're just basically trying to make sure nothing burns, but everything cooks at a nice, even pace. So we got our veggies going, everything's looking nice. Now we're going to start cooking the shrimp. Add a little bit of oil. Alright, get the pan nice Nice and coated, nice and hot. Alrighty. Now over here I got my shrimp and I just let that chill with a little bit of the sauce that we made a little earlier. The sauce consists of some fish sauce. We added some palm sugar. If you don't have palm sugar, you can use a mixture of brown and white sugar. Add a little bit of paprika to this, and I just kind of made the sauce work, you know, throwing little things here and there, and you can always customize the sauce. You know, if you don't have fish sauce, you can add soy sauce. Just always remember that you want to balance out the flavor so you still get that sweet, that spicy, that salty, that umami flavor going. And we'll just let those, and that's how you know it's a good sign. So I'm just gonna cook the shrimp on a medium-high heat, and I'm just gonna wait until they start to curl and turn pink. Alright, and we're back, and I basically just kind of cut that part out. Now the shrimp is nice and curled. You can see no gray pieces. All the pieces kind of look more firm. You could feel the texture of them. They actually will bounce back instead of being all nice and squishy. Now we're going to take all these bad boys out and we're going to put them in a bowl. Alright. Alright, at this point we're going to be adding some scrambled eggs. Again, we're using vegetable oil and only vegetable oil. Alright, oil down. I took some eggs, scrambled them up. Add those in. Now, if you were doing this in a wok, you could sit there and kind of do this step with the vegetables at the same time and help reduce some time. But I don't have that luxury. And like most of us, we will be using whatever stir frying equipment we got. So I'm just folding the insides of the egg and letting the rest ooze out and kind of help that out. A little bit of gravity. Alright. Alright, and then give it a little bit of time. We're going to let the eggs be kind of runny because very quickly we're going to start adding the rest of the items. Now I'm just chopping them up just a little right here. Just kind of get them moving. Once everything gets added, it's all going to happen fairly quickly. So next we're going to just toss in our vegetable friends. Oh yeah, now it looks like we're having breakfast. Alrighty. So now we have the onions and the scrambled eggs. A lot of scrambled eggs. Alrighty. The onions, we have the eggs, and these guys are just hanging out. Next, we're going to add some of the noodles. Noodles are nice and white. We're just going to add all those guys in there. Alright, now we're just going to start to fold all these together. Now, we have the sauce. We're going to go ahead and just drop this sauce all over this. It's going to make a dramatic change in color. Alrighty. As you can see, some of the sauce hasn't gotten everywhere, but some parts are a little bit more consistent. So just get that going, move everything around. Alrighty, we got the noodles, we got everything added. Next, we're gonna add our tofu. We're gonna add our peanuts that I took and cooked a little earlier on the side. And now we're gonna add the shrimp and a little bit of that remaining sauce. Give it one final toss. Alright, now you got that nice balance of sweets We have a little bit of crunchy from the peanuts. All these flavors impart together will create the perfect pad thai. A little bit of colors. You can see a little bit of green onion pop out here and there. We're going to add a little bit of bean sprouts. Alright, find a little toss up. And that's our pad thai. Alright, so we've made our pad thai, and this is the end product. Nice and, well, amazing actually. You got the textures from the different parts of the onion that we used, the nice soft bits of the noodles, the firm pieces of shrimp, tiny light crystals of tofu with scrambled eggs sprinkled into the middle. This dish is very well. It's probably one of the best dishes I made in Asian cuisine. And yeah, have a great day.